Hello, everybody. Well, as you can see here in northern Michigan, we don't have snow. And today the sun is out, which is amazing. We didn't have any snow for Christmas. I don't care about that. It doesn't bother me. However, all the snowmobile dealerships and all the ski resorts have been complaining all over the local news that they're out of business right now. No, they didn't go out of business, but they're not getting any business because there's no snow. So it always affects somebody. And how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Did we have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a nice dinner.
Yeah, and we had breakfast at your brother's.
Yeah.
And then we came here and had ham dinner. And we played Beetlejuice Monopoly while we listened to Christmas music. And I had one of those fake fire things from YouTube going on the TV. So it was a pretty fun day.
Yeah, we just sat around and relaxed, went and had breakfast over at my brother's, and come home and had dinner here and played the game. And
yeah, Beetlejuice Monopoly is fun.
yeah, it's definitely different in some ways from compared to your regular Monopoly, but still pretty good.
The gameplay is exactly the same, though.
Yeah, the game still plays the same, but there's certain things that's a little bit different. But it's not nothing major, though. It's not that big of a difference in between the two.
Well, it's just what the cards say and stuff.
Yeah,
There's no difference in the gameplay at all whatsoever.
No gameplay, no. There's just, when I said that, I was just referring to, like, certain things, not everything, but...
Just the theming of the game.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's different. But anyway, we had to quit early. We played for like 3 or 4 hours, and we had to quit early because it was time to eat dinner, and we could not leave the game on the table because the cats would throw it all over.
Yeah.
So I just said you won because you had more money.
Yeah, and tried playing the short game on it, and I just still
didn't work.
Out. No.
Yeah, in the instructions it said how to play a short game, so we tried it. Nope, didn't work.
No.
3 or 4 hours into it, we're nowhere near done, so no, the short game thing does not work.
No. Well, if we would have gone, I would have got you eventually anyway.
Yeah, probably.
If you would have landed on the certain places that I had.
Yeah, because you had those, they call them paranormal museums, where the rent was $1,200. And
one that I had all set up, that was $750. Another one was, I think,
$1,200.
It was either $1,200 or $2,000. I wanted to say it was $2,000.
Well, one way or the other, it was a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I landed on it once and had to mortgage everything. On the $750 one, had to mortgage everything.
I know. I'm surprised you even made somewhat of a comeback out of that.
Yeah, well, I did.
Yeah. I thought you were going to go under when all that happened.
So did I, but whatever. Maybe we just should have declared the game over at that point.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's fun. We'll play it again during a time when we can go all the way from beginning to end, because we can't walk away from it because the cats will just throw it all over and lay all over it.
But a lot of things, what kind of kept the game going is that you mortgaged the property versus selling it.
Yeah, I should have been selling property to you, and I should have been buying property from you. That's the one part that we forgot about because we haven't played Monopoly in so many years.
And didn't fully read the instructions either, so...
It didn't say anything about that in the instructions. No. The instructions were very brief and not very detailed.
Because I know on regular Monopoly, you pretty much, if you needed money, you basically sold your property.
Yes, and it's the same with this. The only thing that's different is the theming.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's cold out here. I'm starting to freeze.
Yep.
So you're going to go put gas in the car.
Yeah. As long as I'm making a junk, I don't know where we're staying at for gas, so.
Yeah, because our gas gauge doesn't work on that old piece of garbage.
No, and the mileage doesn't register on the cluster board either, so.
Yeah, so we can't do the mileage trick anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Because it doesn't light up anymore.
Right. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to change the cluster board, get the cluster board out of the parts car, and probably going to have to do research on how to tear the dashboard apart to do that so I don't break stuff. So much work on such an old piece of garbage. Well, it's an old car. I just wish that we had the money to buy a new car, but that'll never happen. Well, once 2024 rolls around, that car is going to be considered as 22 years old. It's an old car. Yeah, it's a piece of garbage. It's an old car. That's why we don't even wash it. Why bother? It's a piece of garbage. Well, we only paid, what, $400 for it? Yeah. So. Piece of shit. Yeah. But you can't expect too much for $400 though. All right, I'm freezing. All right. Bye. Bye. Have fun. Oh, yeah. Well, looky here. After Don shoving it in the closet where we couldn't get to it, almost 9 years ago, when I moved in here with him, we finally found my Pokemon Monopoly. So now we have two Monopolies we can play. This, and Beetlejuice. And there's nothing wrong with this. Everything is here. It's all intact. We have these cute little figures for the pieces. I used to play this all the time way back in like 2002 when I got it. But it's been a long time. So it's really cool. So we can alternate between Pokemon Monopoly and Beetlejuice Monopoly, which Beetlejuice is right here. This is what we were playing the other day on Christmas.
And it's really cool too, if you didn't see our previous video about it. We got it at Spirit Halloween. It was a Spirit Halloween exclusive. So we have 2 of these now. And this was also in the closet. And this was in the closet. So we have a few things that we can play now. Along with the other games we have, which are these right here. And this is the unicorn thing. And Uno. And there's some checkers somewhere scattered all over in the closet. We should probably just buy some new checkers. But we do have a few games around here. So the Christmas tree is still up. We will take it down on January 2nd. And we have the 3D printed RFSdan ornament. It's really cool. This is the first 3D printed thing I've ever seen in my life as far as I know. Let alone owned. So it's definitely really cool. But yep, the tree survived. The cats did not tip it over. There are a lot of balls back there where we can't reach them, but they'll get picked up and put away when the tree gets moved out of here. But yeah, it was a success. Even with 3 kittens in the house, they did not destroy the Christmas tree. I guess we got lucky. Right, Leela? And Boo? You guys didn't tear it up, but you guys are the ones who took those balls down and threw them all over. Yeah, you know you did. And Cole helped. Spotted Leaf, aren't you so cute? You didn't mess with the Christmas tree. And speaking of, here's Cole. He's definitely getting big, but I do not think he will be as big as Buddy. No, you won't get as big as Buddy. No way. And there's Colby, chomping away on the food. Hey, Smokey. Where are you going? Anyway, booing over to the water. And here's Midnight, big as always. And here's Buddy. Yeah, it's your lazy time now, isn't it, Buddy? Big Buddy. Biggest kitty here. Great big kitty. Good boy. And here's White Storm, and Colby, and Leela. Look, both calico cats in the same frame at once. Not for long, though. Colby won't put up with that for long. Right, Leela? Smokey, White Storm. There. No, he does not want his head in the frame. So Don just got back from his brother's, and we're going to have stir fry for dinner in a little bit here.
Nom noms. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. We haven't had that. Well, I mean, we had it a couple weeks ago, but we're getting tired of chicken. So,
yeah.
At least we got a break from chicken when we had the ham.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
But that's all gone now.
Yep. We gotta save the ham bone so that way we can do some type of
Oh, that really good bean soup recipe again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
But we have to get vacuum sealer bags so that our meat stops getting freezer burned. We do have a vacuum sealer, and it works, but we just need some bags because he's been putting meat in the freezer with just sandwich bags, and the stuff's been getting freezer burned.
Freezer bags, but
well, yeah, freezer bags, but still, it's not good enough.
Yeah, it ain't good enough because it ain't vacuum sealed, and sometimes we get a lot of stuff and we can't eat it fast enough.
Yeah, over the next 3 months, he's going to buy a lot of meat and stock up on meat.
Yeah.
So that we have our supply of meat back up again. So it needs to be all sealed properly.
Yeah, our freezers are looking pretty empty.
Yeah.
Probably going to have to clean off our big freezer and get that emptied out and actually defrost it and clean it all out before we pack it full of stuff again.
Yeah. Yeah, because he did not get a deer this year, so that failed.
Yep.
No venison this year.
Yeah, because we do kind of depend a little bit on venison, but we didn't get one this year, so...
So we'll buy more chicken, we'll buy some pork, we'll buy some beef.
Yeah.
We'll buy some fish. That'll be about it.
Sometimes even good hunters fail, like trying to get something sometimes.
Spotted Leaf.
I usually get something, but not this year.
Nope, no luck this year.
Yep.
So anyway, that's going to go ahead and end this video. So we're going to go ahead and say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for subscribing because we couldn't do any of this without you. Say goodnight.
Say good morning.
And we'll see you next time.